Isang masayang pagbati na may ngiti sa aking mga labi. Naghahanap ba kayo ng makakatuwang sa pagre-review ng inyong anak? Meron yan sa DepEd. Ang ETUlay online tutorial ay libre at handog ng ating kagawaran sa pangunguna ng OUA ICTS EdTech. Ito ay isang proyektong makatutulong sa mga mag-aaral, katuwang ang mga magulang o kasama sa kani-kanilang tahanan para masagutan at maunawaan ang mga modules. Hangad din ng programang ETUlay ang matulungan ang ating mga guro sa kanilang mga blended learning classes. Ang ating ETUlay ay mula kinder hanggang senior high school. Bukod sa academics, meron din tayong mga special programs gaya ng All is Wellness, Reading and Math Remediation, Storytelling, Mommy Tech Talks, Classes sa Gramatika, Speech Class, Financial Literacy, at marami pang iba. Pinalawig din ng ETUlay ang ating Alive program para sa mga mag-aaral mula grade 1 hanggang grade 3. Gayun din ay mayroon tayong ALS program at SPED tutorials na makasisigurong makakamit ng lahat ang inclusive education. May SPED hotline na rin para sa inyong mga katanungan patungkol sa special education. Kaya, subaybayan mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, mula 9:00 ng umaga hanggang 7:00 ng gabi ang ating ETUlay. Sa ating pagtutulungan, maiaangat natin ang bawat isa. Ating itutulay ang pagkatuto upang di mapigil ang pag-aaral ng kabataang Pilipino. Itulay natin ito, sulong edukalidad.
ETUlay ang gabay sa pagkatuto. ETUlay edukasyon itatawid sa iyo. ETUlay paaralan di lalayo sa iyo. ETUlay sa makabagong panahon. ETUlay para sa kabataang Pilipino.
Mabuhay! Good day to all! I am your tutor Madge. Welcome to ETUlay, a free online tutorial, an initiative of the Department of Education, Information and Communications Technology Service, Educational Technology Unit, ICTS EdTech. This program is aimed at helping and assisting learners from kindergarten, senior high school, ALS, Alive, and SPED learners. Aside from answering the modules, the ETUlay is offering programs which you will surely look forward to. Together with our parents and teachers, the ETUlay will bridge the gaps where difficulty and ease meet in learning new knowledge and skills. So, let us prepare our modules, pen and paper. Ready your mind to see and hear worthwhile and interesting lessons. Let us now study and learn, together with our volunteer online tutors. Tara na!
Yes, hello, good afternoon, Tutor Jazz. I think you are
I'm sorry, I'm
partially
muted.
muted, yes.
Okay, yes, so thank you so much, TutorNet. As I was saying, good afternoon, TutorNet, and good afternoon, learners all over the Philippines. But not just only our learners, but also our parents, guardians, plus our teachers who are watching with us here in our English 6 DepEd ETUlay online tutorial. Okay, so TutorNet, would you like to greet?
Yes, of course. Good afternoon again, and I am so back after 2
Yes.
weeks. I have been, been without this our ETUlay session. But now I'm back, and so I am so excited this afternoon. Again, I am your tutor net from SDO Pasig City, and let me welcome you today, this afternoon, for another fun, exciting, and amazing episode of ETUlay online tutorial in English 6. And of course, Tutor Jazz, diba? Today, with our new episode for today, this afternoon, we're going to have what, Tutor Jazz? Of
I guess
course,
we're gonna have a
another
special guest.
surprising and amazing guest because this is a part of our celebration for our National Children's Broadcasting Month. And so, we would like to welcome our guest for today. Who are
Okay,
they,
yes,
Tutor
Tutor
Jazz?
Net. Yeah, thank you so much, Tutor Net. But before that, I want to share my screen first. Okay, because um, wait a moment. Okay, because I want learners all over the Philippines to see our special guests for this afternoon. Okay, so we have this one in celebration of Republic Act number 8296 that is declaring the second Sunday of December as the National Children's Broadcasting Day. Okay, and taran! Okay, so let me call
Yes.
on my mini-me tutor. Okay, mini-me tutor Jazz, that's tutor Shandy. Oh no, we're so safe. Hi, tutor Shandy.
Hello po!
Okay, would you like to greet tutor Shandy?
A pleasant afternoon, learners, teachers, and parents. I'm Shanda Evora from San Lorenzo Ruiz Elementary School here in Pasig City. Today, I am the mini-me of Tutor Jazz. Hello po sa inyo! Shout out po
Wow.
kay Mrs. Ellen Castillon ng Grade 6 Luna ng San Lorenzo Ruiz ng Elementary School. Hi din po kay Mr. Felix Castillon, Mrs. Elsie Arcega, Mrs. Ruela Plana, Mrs. Marlene Mercado, and Mrs. Carol Mabag. Mabuhay po kayo!
Grabe, tutor net.
Wow.
Ito yung energy ko na kay mini ko talaga, no? Okay, and of
Yes,
course, tutor net,
mini-me na mini-me.
I've heard you also have your mini-me.
Of course, this session will not be complete without my mini-me tutor, Tutor Aliyah. Hello, Aliyah. Good afternoon. Please
Hello,
introduce
ma'am.
yourself.
Hi, everyone all over the Philippines. My name is Aliale Jimby Alonso from San Lorenzo Luis Elementary School, Pasig City, from grade 6, Luna. I am the mini-me of Tutor Net Morte. Shout out to my advisor, Mrs. Ellen Castillon, and to my other teachers. Hello po!
Yes. Okay, so thank you so much.
O, diba,
Learners,
Tutor Jazz, kasing
oo,
hinhin ko din yung aking mini-me.
talagang meaning. I'm so excited, Tutor Net, actually. And you know what? Learners all over the Philippines. Okay, si Tutor Aliyah and Tutor Shandy, they're going to be with us all throughout this episode. But before we start, Tutor Net, let's proceed to our attendance checking first. Let's
Yes,
see who
of
are present
course.
this time.
Of course, andito palagi yung ating mga learners, parents, teachers, no? Of course, andyan si Enaj, Erica Galang, hello. And then si Adrian Ray Rivera, so from SDO Isabela, from SDO Bacoor. Okay, we also have Laika Alea from San Roque Central Elementary School. We also have Jansen Viray, hello, watching from Parayao Central Elementary School. Denver Mark from also Parayao Central Elementary School. We also have from SDO Bulacan, Princess Lorraine del Rosario. And what else? Cassandra Bravo from grade 6 Mahogany, Gamo Central School. Ayan, Marilao North District. How about you, Tutor Ta? Sino nandyan sa'yo?
Okay, yes. And also, good afternoon. Napakadami, nakakatuwa. Ang dami natin this afternoon. Good afternoon, JV Gaddy and Thunder Brian Plana. Good afternoon, Tutor Net at Tutor Jess. Happy to see you. We're happy also to see you here, Brian. And also, Princess Lorraine Del Rosario and Vanessa Alimorong. Precious Mozart. And also, we have here, who's this one? Jansen Veray. Good afternoon, everyone. And before we proceed, learners, paki-like, share itong ating live para mas marami tayong nag-aaral ngayong hapon. Okay po? And since our time is just so limited. Let us now proceed with, or let us now proceed to our discussion, okay? And I hope that our learners are now so ready. And since we are now on our week 5, if I'm not mistaken, yes, week 5 na tayo. Okay, and a moment. Okay, sharing my screen again.
Ayan, ang dami
Okay, we
talagang
are
nagchat-chat
going.
sa atin.
Mm-mm. And wait a
Ang
moment.
dami ngayong attendees from Bulacan. Hello, SDO Bulacan. Shoutout sa mga taga Bulacan. You know, I am also from Bulacan. Kaya shoutout sa inyo lahat
Wow.
dyan. Okay, SDO Bulacan, SDO Pampanga. Ang dami nating viewers from SDO Bulacan and SDO Pampanga. And of course, meron ding taga Pangasinan. Okay?
Wow,
So from
Pangasinan.
SDO Pangasinan, saan pa? Ang dami kong nababasa from Marilao North District, oh. Hello sa inyo. Then Pangasinan, SDO Bulacan ulit. Yes, saan pa? Si Xander Braille Plana. Hello, Xander Braille. Ang bright-bright nitong batang to. Manang-mana
Uh,
sa kanyang mother tutor Wella. Roxylene Aderop. Ayan. From Tilambo Elementary School. Yan, Calabarzon, Region 4A. Wow. Okay, saan pa? Catalina Matanda Elementary School. Okay, ang dami talagang from SDO Bulacan, SDO Pampanga, and SDO Pangasinan. Ang dami nila ngayon. Thank you so much. I hope you stay tuned this afternoon. So mula simula hanggang dulo, tayo magsama-sama this afternoon. Alright? Okay,
okay.
habang hindi
So,
pa masyadong available yung ating slides, how about you, my mini-me tutor Aliyah? Would you like to read some comments from our comment section? Sige. Okay, ayan, may taga Davao District, Davao City, Region 9, Abichin. Hello, shout out to you all there. Ayan. Okay, ano pa? Wait. Ayan, SDO Bulacan ulit, Princess Lorraine. Ayan, ang dami nating viewers and attendees this afternoon. All right. Let me see who else are here and present for today's uh, episode of English
okay.
6. Tutor
Yes,
Jazz, kamusta ka
yes,
dyan?
there you are. Okay, yeah, thank you so much for waiting. And there, nakikita ko na yung screen natin. I hope everyone can see our screen right now. Okay, so as I was saying to Turnet, okay, since we are now in our week 5, okay, so we will be, talking about recognizing bias and propaganda devices. Okay, but before we start, let us give thanks and credit sa ating self-learning module team because without them, we cannot have this reference na ginagamit natin sa ating ETUlay. Okay, so learners all over the Philippines, we're now on quarter 2, week 5, recognizing propaganda. And before we start, Tutor Shandy, what do we expect our learners to do or to learn at the end of this tutorial or episode?
Objective: at the end of the tutorial, you should be able to recognize evaluative word choices to detect biases and propaganda devices used by speakers.
Thank you so much for that, my mini me. Okay, and learners, let's have this very awesome output of yours ng nakaraang linggo. Thank you so much for doing your part and for making or doing your additional activity. So this is from Adrian Ray Rivera, JV Gadi, Cassandra Bravo, and also we have Arian May Zacarias and Gerald Arvid Dulacantur. Okay, we're always, reviewing and checking your work. And we're just so happy because we can see that you really understand our topic. Okay, so keep up the good work, learners. And eto na nga, Tutornet. We'll be talking about recognizing propaganda. Okay, so I've heard that you prepared this activity for our learners.
Yes, for our first activity for this afternoon, what you are going to do is to identify what factual text type is being described in each sentence. Okay, so you're going to type in the letter of your correct answer in our in our chat box, I mean in our comment section. And here are your choices. Okay, so please do remember your choices. You're just going to type in the letter of the correct answer. So for letter A, we have description. Letter B is persuasion. Letter C, discussion or argument. Or letter D, recount. And letter E, procedural. All right, learners, I hope you are ready. So let us proceed to item number one. Okay, what is number
Okay.
one?
Yes, for item number one, Tutor Net. Here.
Okay, there, right there. It tells an event or experience or series of events. What do you think it is, learners? Okay, type in your answer, the letter of your answer in our comment section. Ayun, meron na agad sagot. Okay, si Johnson Viray says it's letter D. Okay, Gerald R.V. Dula Cantor, hello. Also answers letter D. Angelic Marie, Princess Lorraine, Enaj Erica also says or answer the letter D. What do you think is the correct answer? Let us reveal. Of course, you are very much correct. And that is letter D, which is recount. Let's proceed now to item number two. Okay, it argues one side of an argument or discusses both sides of an issue. What do you think it is? What factual text type it is being described in this item? Okay, let us see your answer. Of course, Jansen Biray type in letter C. Angelo Estrada, hello. Letter D, Sasha. Si Gerald RV says letter C, as well as Laika, Trisha, Kimberly, Angelic, and Enaj Erica. They all answer letter C. And our correct answer is? Of course, that is letter C. Okay, very good, learners. Now let's proceed for item number two. Okay, it instructs someone on how to do something or how something was done. All right, so dear learners, what factual text type it is? Now type in your answer. Okay, don't forget to type in the number first before the letter of the correct answer. Okay, for number three, I have seen some answer here. Jansen, of course, letter E. Trisha, letter E also. Laika, Angelic, Kimberly, and Justin Morales. Hello, that is also their answers are all letter E. Now let us reveal the correct answer. Yes, that is letter E. Very good. And that is procedural. Okay. Now, let's proceed for item number four. What is it? It gives a vivid description of the characteristic or features of something. What factual text type is that? Okay. Cassandra Bravo. Okay, answers letter A, as well as Johnson Biray answers also letter A. Angelo Estrada, that is interesting. Okay, he answered letter E. Angelique, Roxylene, Iderol, letter A also. Princess Lorraine. Okay, let us reveal our correct answer, Tutor Jazz, and that is letter Charan! Yes, letter A. That is description. Oh, meron tayong clue word dyan, di ba? Give vivid description. Now, let's proceed for item number 5. And that is, it persuades or sways someone to do or believe in something. Okay, what factual text type is being described in this sentence? Okay, let us see your answer. Yes, Johnson Birais answers letter B. Precious Mozart also letter B. Okay, how about Gerald RV? Of course, letter B. Okay, si Kaye. Oh, si Kaye answer also letter B. Si Tricia Lorraine also answers letter B. Now let us reveal our correct answer. Yes,
And
very
the correct answer
tara.
is
Okay. May suspense factor talaga tayo. Ready? That is, of course, letter B, which is persuasion. Okay, good job, learners. I know you did very good for this first activity. Now, let me turn you over to Tutor Jazz for another activity.
Okay, yes. Thank you so much, TutorNet, and we hope that you learners have answered the questions 1 to 5 perfectly because we finished this one last week, right? Okay. Who among you got a perfect score? Nice. Okay, and let's now proceed to our what is it? This is going to be our discussion since we will be talking about recognizing bias and
Wait lang,
propaganda
naglalag na ako
tactics.
eh.
Let us now proceed to discussing the meaning of the word bias. Okay, which I think Tutor Net will discuss it to us.
Yes, of course. So, our topic for today is about bias and propaganda. But first, let us discuss what do we mean by a bias. Okay. Bias is a judgment based on a personal point of view or prejudice in favor of or against one thing, usually in an unfair manner. So, when we say bias, it means that a person prefers an idea and possibly does not give equal chance to a different idea. So generally, when we say bias, it is seen as a one-sided perspective. Okay, and it is usually found in essay writing. Okay, so also when we say bias, this can be influenced by several factors. Now, these factors such as popularity, no, it can have different characteristics. No, so the following now are the characteristics of bias that you should be able to recognize, either in print or in digital materials. No, either when in writing or when you hear it from at television or when you see or uh, when you hear something from Facebook, no, it is important for you to determine which statement is biased. And here are the characteristics. Okay? Next slide, please, for the characteristic of a bias statement. Okay, number one, a bias statement is it's a strong word, heavily opinionated or one-sided. Okay? Number two, bias relies on unsupported claims, so be vigilant with that. Number three, it presents highly selected facts but offers only opinion. So we were going back to number one, which is opinionated. So it is more on your own opinion or the speaker's own opinion. Okay, next. Number four is tries to sell something in disguise. Okay, next. Number five is uses extreme or inappropriate language. Okay, and number six is tries to persuade you to think in a certain way with no regard for factual evidence. So this uh, um, biases should be what we think you have to think wise, no? Okay, now tutor Jazz.
Yes.
um okay, I think I'm done with the bias, so now let's
Mm-mm.
proceed with another one, which is
The
propaganda.
propaganda. Okay,
Yes.
yes. And thank you so much, TutorNet, for discussing to us what bias means. Okay, and yeah, learners just have to remember that bias can be influenced by many other factors, and the characteristics of bias also that TutorNet have discussed to you a while ago. Okay, so like when we say bias, so really like a one-sided, how do you say it, TutorNet? One-sided opinion, right? Okay, like
Yes.
one-sided perspective. Okay, and since we've done with that bias, let's now talk about propaganda. Can you please, repeat that after me? You say propaganda. Okay, as if I can hear you. Okay, so let's now proceed to propaganda. Okay, so I guess my mini me is going to help me. Okay, help me in discussing what propaganda means. Okay, mini-me, Shandy. Oh, but I guess, okay, my mini-me is not in here yet. Okay, well, when we say propaganda, this refers to the spreading of information, ideas, or rumor with the intention of influencing people's opinions or emotions. And also, learners in propaganda, there are misleading ideas that are used to promote or publicize a particular cause or point of view. Okay, and also, okay, the different materials and media used for conveying propaganda messages include what? It includes paintings, cartoons, posters, pamphlets, films, radio and TV shows and website. Okay, and also different companies. We know that different companies really use propaganda devices when they advertise their service, their products, to convince people to buy them, okay, to patronize their service, their products, rather than of those others. Like they are convincing people now, oh, you have to try this one, okay, not that one, okay, that's the meaning. That's what it is in propaganda. Okay, and also what's like or let's say what's the aim or goal or the purpose of propaganda. This is really to influence people's opinions, okay, or behaviors actively rather than merely to communicate the facts, okay, the facts about something. Okay, so bias and propaganda. Okay, but still, okay, propaganda has still long way to go. Okay, we're going to have this one. Advertisement presents different points of ideas to the viewers, such as two. Okay, actually these of our learners we have done this one during our week second week, I guess so. Okay, like to inform, to entertain, to persuade, and to criticize. Okay, and to Turnet, can you help me like define what to inform means?
To inform? Oh, I think your
Oh yeah, there,
mini me
tutors.
tutor Jazz
Yeah,
is
there.
already there. Yes.
Okay, yes, welcome back, our mini-me's. Okay, so mini-me, Tutor Shandy. What do we mean by to inform?
Giving information about different topics.
Okay, and how about to entertain?
Making people laugh and making life a little lighter.
But how about Tutor Shandy about persuade?
Giving public opinion.
And how about criticize?
Giving opinion on certain topics.
Thank you so much. And advertisement presents different points of ideas to the viewers, such as to, okay, please, remember these four: to inform, to entertain, to persuade, and to criticize. Now let's proceed to, the different types of propaganda. Okay, different types of propaganda, which tutor Aliyah and tutor Net will discuss to us.
Okay, my mini me tutor Aliyah. Are we ready now? Okay. So
Yes,
here
ma'am.
are the different types of propaganda. Okay. So the first one is a bandwagon. So when we say bandwagon, it is a propaganda device that persuades one to acquire a style, behavior, or attitude because everyone else is doing it. So this can be recognized in an advertisement, which shows that many people are using a product and convincing you to buy and use it in order to join them or be like them. So they are persuading you to join them, to like them, and to be one of them. So let us give them an example. Yes, Minimi, tutor Aliyah.
Yes, TutorNet. Examples: an advertisement promoting a brand of soap, which shows many women from different areas of the country using it.
Yes, okay. Thank you so much for that example. Ano? Usually, this bandwagon can be seen in advertisements. Okay, and then number two is card stacking. So it is a propaganda device that uses misleading or unproven statistics rather to convince the audience to believe it's a fact. Okay, so let us give them an example. Mini tutor net. Sige, go.
Yes, TutorNet. Examples: a brand of snack and blended with sugar and calories. The commercial mission and customer by visiting the product is low fat, which implies that is also low in calories.
Okay, so with that example, a brand of snack food, okay, snack food, yung mga chichirya, no? It says there it is loaded with sugar and calories. Okay, so sometimes the commercial misleads the customers, no, by boasting, no, pinagyayabang nila that the product is what? Low in fat. Okay, which implies that it is also low in calories. But sometimes it is not true. Okay, so it is misleading. So that is why it is called card stacking. Okay, now let's proceed to another type of propaganda, which is glittering generalities. Okay, so when we say glittering generalities, it is a propaganda device that uses words of praise for a product or person. This is used when a product is described in glowing terms, no glowing terms, telling how wonderful it is. People read the exceptional qualities of the product and accept it without trying to get evidences, no? Glittering, glowing, parang maraming mabulaklak, ano? Okay, let's give them some example. Tutor Leah, go.
Yes, Ma'am Net. Examples: these feel-good words regularly surface in commercial, taglines, and political slogans. The number one brand on earth and the perfect choice.
Okay, so those are examples of the number one brand on earth. Okay, it can be true. Okay, then the perfect choice. So those are some examples of a type of propaganda which is glittering, glowing with generalities. Generalize niya yun all. Ano? Okay, and so another one, let's move on with Tutor Jazz and her mini-me Tutor Shandy.
Okay, yeah, thank you so much for that, Tutor Nat. Since in different types of propaganda, we will be discussing, I guess, 7 items. Okay, seven different types, and we're finished with the three, right? The first one, okay, was the bandwagon. Is that right? And card stacking, glittering generalities. Now let's proceed to number four. Tutor Shandy. The next one is going to be what?
Name calling.
Right? And when we say name calling, it is a propaganda device that gives a negative, no, something negative, negative label to an idea, okay, a person or product, so that it will be what? It will be rejected. What do we mean by that one? Name calling, or we can also say stereotyping. Okay, like giving a person or an idea a bad label by using an easy to remember like negative name. Okay, that's why we call name calling. Okay, this is what? This is used to reject someone or condemn a person or idea without examining what the label really means. And can you give me, Tutor Shandy, an example for name calling?
Okay, Tutor Jazz. The most obvious type of name calling involves bad names. For example, fascist, bomb, terrorist, racist, extremist.
That is so right. Okay, so name calling. Okay, giving negative label to an idea, person, and product. Okay, we
That's
also
right.
have. Okay, we also have Tutor Shani. We also have what?
Testimonial.
Again, when we say testimonial, this one is a propaganda device still that is used when an important person VIP, okay, we can say that, or famous figure endorses a product. Like a well known actress may show a product which she uses to keep herself young and beautiful. So, ikaw, Tutor, my mini-me, do you have this favorite actress like that na may ini-endorse na something? Let's say
Marian
product.
Rivera.
Oh, Marian Rivera, that is so, oh, Marian Rivera is like a famous figure. Ano kaya yung ini-endorse niya na nakikita natin? Ano mga commercial ni Marian
Silka.
Rivera? Oh, Silka. Okay. So, like, what does she do doon sa, ano, sa commercial na yun, sa advertisement na yun? Like, she's giving testimonial that when she used that Silka soap, okay, anong nangyari sa kanya? Like, it,
Showing
it
her
made
skin.
her, oh, wow, nice, Tutor Shandy. And can you give me examples? Because I believe we do have many different examples of testimonials. The first one is video testimonial. What do we mean by video testimonial, my mini-me?
Shown on website, social media, and YouTube channel.
And aside from video testimonial, what else or what other examples can we have for testimonial?
The
We
most
also
common
have,
examples of testimonials. These are cost-effective and easier to acquire. They can be acquired easily via email.
and that is what we call the text or quote testimonial. Okay, so learners all over the Philippines, my tutor Shandy have shared the video testimonial. The second is text or quote testimonial. The third one is going to be this. What is it, tutor Shandy?
3. Influencer testimonials. The most popular examples of testimonials. A testimonial from an influencer is more effective than an influencer merely holding a product or brand.
That's right. And we also have another one.
4. Success story testimonials. Nothing beats customer success stories, and they are perfect examples of testimonials in advertising. They provide readers with a complete story of how the product helped the users. Success stories are truly inspiring.
Okay, that is so correct. Testimonial based on what the users maybe okay have experienced, or what's the effect after they have used like a certain product, or they have tried a certain service. That's one. Okay, it's also an example of testimonial. Okay, so again, for the types of propaganda, I mean, when we talk about testimonial as part of that type of propaganda, we do have this for examples. Okay, for examples, do you still recall or remember those four, Tutor Shandy, from the video testimonial? The second is the text or quote, right? And the third one is influencer testimonial, and here
The
success story
fourth is
testimonial.
success stories testimonials.
Okay, nice. And next one, Tutor Shandy, what is it?
Plain folks.
When we say plain fox, it is a propaganda device that uses ordinary people enjoying the product to make it seem practical and of good value. Example for plain fox. Plain fox is
An example of plain folks is an advertisement showing a senior citizen who had suffered from back pain, then used a pain relief product that completely got rid of the pain.
okay. That is so right. Okay, so plain fox. This is a way that a speaker convinces an audience. Okay, that an idea is good because they are the same ideas of the majority of people, majority of group. Okay, we say of the vast majority of people, like yourself. Example. This is the will of people and everything, etc., etc. Now, let's move on to the last type of propaganda. What is it, Tutor Shandy?
Transfer.
And in transfer, it is a propaganda device that uses an individual, thing, idea, or symbol that carries respect, authority, prestige, and other positive qualities along with the product to make it look more acceptable. Example is,
An example of transfer is an advertisement of a product that uses nationalistic song or a country's flag in the background, which awaken one's sense of patriotism.
okay, so that is so right. So one more time, okay, to sum what we've learned about the different types of propaganda, we have this one. Tutor Aliyah, can you please help us read the different types of propaganda?
Yes, Mr. Jazz. Different types of propaganda: bandwagon, card stuffing, plain folks, name calling, testimonial, transfer, glittering, generalities.
Thank you so much for that one, Tutor Aliyah. And now, learners, all over the Philippines, TutorNet provided like a very like easy or exciting activity for you this afternoon. Let's do it.
Okay, let's do this. Identify the correct propaganda devices. Of course, you need to type in your answer in our comment section. Okay, let's proceed now. Let's start with number one. It makes use of general high sounding words to promote a product or idea. However, it does not really explain how it is connected with what is being promoted. Okay, so what do you think is that? What kind of propaganda is that? Type in your answer. Okay, Angela Cruz says bandwagon. Okay, how about the others? Okay, let us see our correct answer. Minimi Aliyah?
Yes, TutorNet. And the correct answer is glittering generalities.
Okay, that's good. Next, let's proceed with number two. It is a device that shows associations or connections between persons, products, and ideas. One is affected by the quality or credibility of another. Okay, let us see their answers. Ayan, Flora Langit says, propaganda, wagon siguro, no? Bandwagon. Okay. So, we do not have much time for to wait for their answer. And our answer is, the correct answer is, Aliyah?
Transfer.
Okay, and that is transfer. Now let's move on. For number three, it shows that a person, product, or idea is for the masses and is one with their struggle. Okay, what do you think is that? Naku, mukhang medyo late, may delay dun sa ating comment section. Ano, napasarap kasi dun sa ating topic discussions. Okay, so our correct answer is?
Green folks.
Okay, right. Now let's move on to number four. This gives a negative label to an idea, person, or product so that it will be rejected. Okay, what do you think it is? Ayan, nakikita ko na yung sagot nila for number 1, 2, and 3. I don't know if my internet connection has the delay or okay. Let us see. For name calling, may nagsagot ng testimonials, may nagsagot ng name calling. What is the correct answer?
The correct answer is name calling.
Okay, very good. Okay, next. Number 5, it is a way to manipulate information so that one product looks better than another. Okay, this is very simple, ha? Okay, let us see your answers. Come on, Eliza Jane Antriguino. Number 4 pa rin yung sinasagutan nila. We are already number 5. Okay, and our correct answer is?
Card stacking.
Okay, very good, learners. I hope that you got this 5 items correctly. Tutor Jazz?
Yeah, thank you so much for that, Tutor Shandy, Tutor Aliyah, and Tutor Net. Now let's proceed to another activity. You have to read the advertisement that I'm going to show you later and answer the question that follow. Write a complete answer in a separate answer sheet and type it in sa ating comment box. Okay, are you now ready? Let's have this one. This is the advertisement. Please do screenshot or picturean so that you can answer the questions later. Okay? Dun, da, da, da. Okay, and question number 1. What is the advertisement all about? What is the advertisement all about? Sige, tingnan nga natin yung sagot. Okay, number 1. What is the advertisement all about? Okay, wait. Okay, so, okay, so Trisha Denise Stanislaw, it's about news. Okay, it's about, news daw. And the correct answer, Tutor Shandy, is?
The advertisement is all about Kabalaka Camp ICES.
That's ICS. Okay, that is correct. And number 2 question, when will the event happen? When will the event happen? Number 2, learners? Okay, tama na, Cherika Galang, your answer is correct. And for number 2, okay, the correct answer is?
The event will happen on November 19, 2020.
That's nice, Tutor Shani. And for number 3, where will the event take place? Okay, where is the location? Number 3, the event will take place where?
The event will take place at Iloilo Central Elementary School, Covered Court.
Okay, that's nice. So, tama yung mga sagot ninyo, Andy, Catherine, Inaj, Trisha, and Gwyneth. Okay, number 4. How many participants will be accommodated? Tutor Shani?
100 participants will be accommodated.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, and for the last question, can pupils from other schools join the Kabalaka camp? If it's yes or no, then why? Okay, oh, very good yung learners natin. They're trying to answer in a complete sentence. Okay, Trisha, Eliza, Flora, Andy, Irish, we saw your answers. Nice, nice. Okay, and the answer to Shandy is
No, it is exclusive to ICES learners.
that's right. And okay, let's now proceed to our what we have learned. Okay, let's do this one, Tutor Net. Okay, so blank. Okay, so learners, you have to fill in the missing word. It's about propaganda and biases that we have talked about a while ago in the different propaganda as well. Okay, and please type in your answer. Okay, for number 1, blank refers to the spreading of information, ideas, or rumor with intention of influencing people's opinion or emotion. And what will be our answer here? Kyle Joseph sabi propaganda, Inaj propaganda. The correct answer, Tutor Shandy, is?
Propaganda.
That's nice. Okay, and for number 2, okay, these are the 7 propaganda devices. Number 2, learners all over the Philippines, blank persuades one to acquire a style, behavior, or attitude because everyone else is doing it. What is the answer for number 2? Okay, number 2. Okay, number 1 pa din yung nakikita ko. Propaganda. Very good. Ma Adrian, Sofia, Cassandra, Justin Morales, Sofia Mondares. How about for number 2? Okay, sabi ni Trisha, persuasion daw. Is persuasion correct? Bandwagon, sabi naman ni Inaj. The correct answer is?
The
Chirashani?
answer for number 2 is bandwagon.
That's right. And for number 3, blank uses misleading or unproven statistics to convince the audience to believe it as a fact. The correct answer for number 3 is? Okay. Oh, bandwagon ang sagot ni Gwyneth, ni Cassandra, and Andy for number 2. Tama po yung sagot ninyo. How about for number 3? Ano po ang sagot sa number 3? Wala pa akong nakikita sagot. Okay, and, okay, Gwyneth, card stacking daw. Tutor Shandy, what's the answer?
The answer is card stacking.
Nice. Okay, that is correct. And for number 4, can you help us out, Tutor Nad and Tutor Aliyah?
Yes, for number 4, Tutor Aliyah, can you read this one? For number 4, blank uses an individual thing, idea, or symbol that carries respect, authority, prestige, and other positive qualities along with the product to make it look more acceptable. Okay, so what are your answers? What is your answer, dear learners? Let us see for number 4. You have to choose among the 7 propaganda devices. Okay, ayan si Laika, si Enaj, Cassandra, Gwyneth. Okay, their answer is what? Transfer. What is the correct answer?
Yes, that's correct. Transfer.
Okay, very good. Now let's move on to number 5. Blank gives a negative label to an idea, person, or product so that it will be rejected. Okay, what is your answer? What do you think is your answer among the 7 propaganda devices? Which one gives a negative label? Okay, sige nga, what is your answer for number 5? I can't see. Okay, number 5, si Enaj Erica, sabi niya name calling ka as well as Carl Joseph, like ka Alea. Okay, so what is the correct answer?
So that's correct.
Yes?
Answer is name calling.
All right. Okay, next. Let's proceed to number 6. Uses ordinary people enjoying the product to make it seem practical and of good value. Okay, now let's type in your answer in our comment section. Your answer for number 6 should be among the 7 propaganda devices that we have studied a while ago. Okay, so what is your answer, dear learners? Number 6, ayan, may sumagot na. Sabi nila, it can be plain fox. Trisha Denise, sabi niya plain fox. Enaj Erika, oh, okay, plain fox ang sagot nila. What is the correct answer?
Plain folks.
Okay, very good. Now let's move on to number 7. Blank uses an important person or famous figure to endorse a product. What is that? Okay, among the 7 propaganda devices, which of them uses an important person or famous figure? Oh, may an example pa sila kanina. Okay, what is that? Our correct answer is
Testimonial.
very good. And the last one, let us have, tapos na ba? Okay, we still have number 8. Blank uses glowing terms in describing a product, telling how wonderful it is. Okay, glowing terms. Okay, what is that for item number 8? What is that? What do you think is the correct answer? Ayan, our correct answer is?
Glittering generalities.
Okay, now I think you have learned so much from today's episode. Yes, Tutor Jazz?
Yes, okay. So those are the things that we have learned today, okay, during our week 5. And let us now proceed to our very quick assessment. Okay, so you just have to recognize propaganda devices, read the given propaganda, and identify what device was used. Okay. So for number 1, Tutor Ness.
Okay, number 1, join the Olympic 2021 in Japan. Buy 3 tickets and get 1 free. Join the thousands of sports enthusiasts and enjoy this once-in-a-lifetime experience. What is that? What kind of propaganda device is that? Our answer is? Okay, and
Bandwagon.
that is? Correct, that is
Travel.
bandwagon. Yes, number 2. Fly skyline. Feel at home in the skies. Oh, what kind of propaganda is that? Our correct answer, how about you, Tutor Shandy? What is the correct answer?
Plain folks.
Very good. Next, number 3. TV host and actor John Arden says that when it comes to flying, he always chooses Skyline, his favorite airline. Oh, what kind of propaganda device is that? Okay, what is our correct answer, Tutor Aliyah?
Testimonial.
Very good. Now let's move on to number 4. Very quick talaga to, Tutor Jazz. If you
Yes.
don't fly Skyline, you are simply not in. What is that? Tutor Shandy, what is the answer?
Name calling.
Okay, and for the last part, yes, feeling safe and comfortable is the greatest experience one should have while flying up in the sky. Fly high with Skyline and have the great feeling of comfort. What propaganda device is that? Tutor what is that? The correct answer is?
The correct answer
Ta-da!
is fur.
Okay,
Okay.
nice. We still have 6 and 7. For number 6, Tutor Shandy, could you please help us read this advertisement? Go ahead.
Skyline is the best airline ever in this decade. Powered with advanced technology, it offers exquisite comfort and satisfaction for frequent flyers.
And what propaganda device is being described here, Tutor Aliyah?
Card stacking.
That's right. And number 7,
Fly with Skyline and feel that you are in a cloud nine, skimming over summer meadow.
the propaganda device used here is.
Glittering generalities.
That's all right. Thank you so much for that. And wait a moment, I'm going to check our learners' answers. Trisha, Laika Aliyah, Ella Alessur, Justin Morales, Inaj Erica, Cassandra Bravo, Princess Lorraine Del Rosario, Elisa Jane Admigino, Roxeline, Adderall. Okay, your answers are all correct. I can see your answers. Okay?
Hello po
And
sa
let's
inyo.
now proceed. Oh yes, let's proceed to our additional activity, Tutor Net.
Yes, for additional activities, just screenshot this part of our episode. You just need to read and do what is asked of you. Okay, so I will not read anymore. This one, okay, just screenshot them, no, and then post it in our Facebook page. Okay, send in your additional activity number 4 in our Facebook page, English 6 DepEd ETUlay with Tutor Jazz and Tutor Net. And with that, Tutor
Yes,
Jazz?
yes, and thank you so much for that, Tutor Nat, and of course, learners. Before we end this one, okay, we always love to hear feedback from you, any comments, suggestions, and everything. So just scan through this QR code, and we would always love to hear it from you. Okay, and yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for being with us all throughout today's episode. We hope that you've learned something today. I am Tutor Jazz, and together with me is my mini me. Hi, mini me.
Thank you so much, learners all over the Philippines. Also, parents, guardians, and teachers who are still watching with us. This is Mini Me, Tutor Jazz. I am Tutor Jandy for SDO Pasig City. I hope that you have learned something today.
Oh yes, and to the net.
And of course, here with me is my mini me. I am your tutor net from SDO Pasig City. And with me also, my mini me tutor net is Tutor Aliyah. Okay, Tutor Aliyah.
Thank you so much, learners all over the Philippines, also parents, guardians, teachers who are still watching with us. This is Minimi of TutorNet. I'm Tutoria from SDO Pasig City. I hope that you have learned something today.
Yes, and always remember that.
Tuesday is
Choose English Day.
Bye
Yay! Bye,
everyone.
everyone.
Goodbye. See you next time.
Yes.
Bye.
Ciao. Diba?